right. But I want to I want to make sure everything's in order. Ugh, set up of all time. Anyway, hello. I'm here. Ugh. I'm gonna cut my test fabric today, while also trying to dual stream on TikTok. Wow. So, music in the background? Fine. I don't even know. No, you haven't truly done anything until you get to 9. So, alright. Yeah, I think it's just gonna have to be silent because I don't know how to put music on that get flagged question on TikTok. Is it really? Oh, speaking of Joe, before I go on to TikTok, that store I went to yesterday. Got this. Is it gonna go into? So I'm gonna start reading this. My free time. Now I'm here. I was clutching in video games. Fair enough. But yes, I do love Heaven Official's Blessing. So there you go. Now I'm the one with the Chinese PL. I guess now that I know that everything seems like it's okay on Twitch, God, I'm like having such an issue speaking today. I'm gonna hit the go live button on TikTok, and if you guys have TikTok, please let me know if it works, because I'm not sure yet. Wait. I don't know what it says over there. Like, walk up, lack of sody pop, streamer has a bad time. Maybe. Oh, it just says let's go live. I don't even know what the fuck to change. Hold on. I can sit on my test fabric, like, figure this out. Oh, look at my back. What else? This is a weird setup I got going on. Anime Expo prep. Wowie. Oh, geez, oh man. AX. Hardly read over there. Prep. And then, mid Dark Souls streamer that also does cosplay. Wowie! Then I hate go live. As I say, it might be difficult for viewers to stay focused and engaged. You're doing too much content at the same time during live. Try deleting some sources. Alright, we're figuring out stuff. Dumpy stream. No! What am I listening to? Set it off? I don't know that band very well, but that's what just came on in my earbuds. Go live! Alright. Boy howdy, it says I'm live, gang, on TikTok. So if you have that, please go over and check for me, so that I know it works. Whether it's good or not is irrelevant. It works? Wow. Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, it says your real name and everything. Oh, and now you're gone. It said you were there, though. So it must work. I gotta change this music. I don't... What if I just... Alright. Nope, not that. I'm gonna put on music in on my Spotify on my phone. I'm sorry that you can't hear anything, but boy howdy. Oh, thank you. Hey, good. Am I good at anything? I don't know. What do we think of the setup for TikTok? Hey, yeah, it's working. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Whoa, what the heck is happening? Okay. Let's try to make this work. I think both buttons in is a bad idea because I surely can't focus while I'm talking. But boy, howdy, do I sure love listening to Water Parks, and you guys can't hear it. Haha. We got. Alright. So like I said, I don't know. I think I just named it AX prep just now, but for those of you who aren't on Twitch, listen, water parks is fine. That says someone who's been to like 3 water parks concerts. Oh my god. Almost like you're a huge fan of water parks. Wow. You're a hater. Absolutely love them. Ah. Alright. So today, like I said, we're doing my anime expo prep on my press I have from Melinda from Haiti. Hashtag obvious. I don't know what that means, but thanks for the bears, Joe. Joe, what does it all mean? I need help. Yeah, I found a super neato pattern. Roses. I don't know what any of this means, but thank you, Joe. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Go crazy. The pattern I got is from somewhere called Studio Rosato. I found them on Etsy, and I really liked them. So I found this pattern through them, and they had like a really nice. I was really happy with that. Now I need to cut out my test fabric to make sure I actually press. I surely don't know like this at all or not. I needed to cut. I need to cut it's the front part. Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know. This is definitely the front of the dress. I gotta cut it on the fold, and then there's those first, which are both on the. But also like a really gets money. Oh, okay. Sounds great. I'll take it. Thank you for the money, Joe. And then yeah, like I said, there's like a cute little bow attachment that goes on the back. So like this is like the roll of the bow, I guess. That'll go on the back because it like up at the top. It's a halter dress. It's kind of gonna be like this tank top I have on, but like up here almost. Then I are the kitty strap like ribbon pieces. I think this is the long bow piece, not totally taken. A balance of like you're gonna. I surely a little bit. Again, this is my first. I've never even really watched TikTok lives because I don't get them a lot on my For You page, and if I don't get a lot on my For You, Galaxy's getting like $5. Oh, so there's like different excuse emojis. Oh no, this is the big bow part. This is what's gonna be the bow. Either way, the cut. I have my fold right here. I just need to know if my piece will fit. I'm gonna cut the front panel. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. There's a lining. Dress. Duh. Haha. So this is the inside lining part, and then this is the front of it. Looks like it's a little looser. I would like, but I can definitely alter it after I do this. This is not obviously Malinois's dress is orange. What does it mean? I don't understand. Oh. Encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Okay, TikTok. I got you, but I see what you're doing. I'm not gonna do that, but I already did my due diligence on Instagram and Discord and Threads. I'm trying to use Threads now. Don't know how that one works, but I surely am trying. Now, if I had weights on my pattern, that would be ideal. But I don't. So I'm gonna use all of my pins down my dress pattern. Great. But if I like this pattern enough, when I finish the test piece, plan trace out this pattern again, and then have like a more permanent, like harder cardstock version dress. I'll see or at least in my experience, going with my at a young age, it was a lot of like of just because this ruins your patterns, right? So many times it just on the paper a poop pattern that with this pattern in particular has a French C built into the pattern, so there's a lot of allowance. The pattern, nice. So provided that I can do I've never done a French C. All of my cosplay pieces are janky on. Of the things that I sew are held together by a prayer, despite how long I've been. I'm not gonna pin this down like crazy, so it'll stay in place. It just super thorough. How long have you been? Okay, I misjudged the link. I was. What game were you playing? So you can't just say I misjudged after you've said you're here twice now. Absolutely. Those of you talking to people live on Twitch right now too. Wow. I have been sewing since I was a kid though. I really wanted my grandma to teach me while I was growing up, but much like me, she was not a very good teacher. She was a good doer. Why are you not going through? Not gonna use that one. Put it in the lid. But I've been seriously sewing as like a more hobby centric thing. So not super long, but not short either. Finals. Oh, because they have a new map, right? Did that new map come out? I saw it during Summer Games Fest. Wow. Okay. Get this corner. I'm gonna get right as far as I can tell. I think I'm getting through. I'm fine on the fabric. We're fine. It's fine. The fact that I haven't stabbed myself. Yodo comes out on the 13th. Oh, so it's not out yet. All right. Well, shows you how much I know about the shooter genre. They make me motions. I didn't even get fabric. I just pinned down nothing. Got it that time, and that's all that matters. 3/4 allowance should be good, as far as I can tell. Now I'm gonna rotary cut it out. Self move up on TikTok so that. Oh, cause hello, it's me. I don't really see at all. Is there a chat on screen? Oh, I guess there is. So I should have been up here, and the fabric should be down here. Just good to go. I have to move. As you can tell, my table isn't very big. I think next to the top camera. Okay. Got you right. Look, this is a test. We're just trying stuff out. We're just living on the edge, as it were. The other thing about using a rotary cutter is that you need to keep it sharp. And I've had this one for a really long time. So it doesn't cut really well. It does its best. It does the job. Only thing that really matters. Howdy, this is awkward to try to get around. I'm gonna try though. I think I just need to keep the fabric as much on the board as I possibly can. And then go slow. It's been so long since I've been able to cut fabric on this table. The last time I did a project, I think I might have just done it on the floor. on carpet no less, and tried my best, which was not ideal. I do love a good pizza cutter cut out for fabric instead of going by hand with a like it hurt. Yes, it is. It's not my favorite. It's held on by like one thread. My scissors. Brought my scissors. A while either. Also, apparently, at the gifts or our curiosity, you weren't allowed to close that window without buying something. It's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen for the past 2 minutes. Try using a Mozilla device to view comments from live and chat performance in real time. Okay, thanks for letting me know, TikTok. I don't know what that means. Someone get this chick a proper stool and desk. My back hurts watching you bend over. Imagine being my age and doing the bending over. I have no idea. But I sent 199 likes. I don't know what it means either. Maybe you're doing a good job. Also, let me put that away for safekeeping. Boy, howdy, let me tell you what. Trying to kill myself. I get it all the way out. I would sure like to. I couldn't get around the corner. If I learn more, I don't want to learn anything. It just means that people like me a lot, right? I don't know. We're learning on the fly. You'd think with how short I am that it wouldn't be that bad, but boy, is this tricky. Right. I just have to keep moving the mat. For anyone wondering, this is an old bed sheet. The thing I've learned is that you don't throw out bed sheets you no longer use, just repurpose them to make clothing with. Most of my mock-up pattern dresses and pants and skirts and everything have been made out of bed sheets. I don't have bed sheets. I use. Time I helped a friend move, no longer wanted the curtains, so I have been making dresses for cosplay out of curtains for so long. Is down. So. Okay. I'm trying to be so careful. I'm good on. I'm also so worried that I'm gonna absolutely not in the map last tape. But I think it would look kind of cringe to have my living room have huge rotary cutout marks. Psych. Close enough. What? Ugh. Have the whole thing cut out. Oh god, oh geez, oh man. Whoa, wait, hold on. Hold. Heck, I almost had it in all the way out. It's like missing like one little string. We got it. We got our first piece. Pretty good about that. And it was only a little scary on camera. All right. Got all my pins. There's no way I will forget which piece this is. Nice thing is time reference. No road work ahead. 30 more to go. Not really. It's not gonna take that many. I love that it takes me like barely any pins to put down my out patterns. When it comes to when I'm actually going to be formally sewing, there's going to be like 20 billion pieces. I don't lose. I don't know the dress is gonna look. I took my measurements. You guys saw me do that on stream. It looks like it'll be fine. I also have a. You can't see it, but right here is the chair with my microphone and my. Hopefully. I do the other full part and then I. Wherever I want on the fabric, which is absolutely everywhere. Entire life on shag carpet. It's been so long since I did this that I wasn't sure how long it would take. Like you're about to get x-rayed at the dentist. Look, that's just because it has no form yet, alright? Someday, maybe tonight even, it'll look like a real dress. Wow. Not right now. Fabric up here on the cool. I'm doing. This would be hear the music too, but you would be like, wow, why is she only one band on shuffle? That's really that's kind of has a problem and listens to this band too much. Mike is a lot up the game. Which one is game? Is it this one? Am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way? How about now? Can you hear me any better? I don't know what you can hear. I'm trying my best though. You legally have to tell louder or not. Go back to normal. Far away. And I'm talking. Yes? No? Say. Hear me better now, Samir. Or is it worse? Never know unless you tell me within a reasonable time. Bad now? Well, I don't know which correct. Like this way? Is it going? Do we know? How about now? Is this? It's better now? Okay. Good, I think. My phone. That's the next piece I need to cut. Okay. Whatever. Trying to make sure that I don't waste a lot of the test fabric either because I'd much prefer that I get my Sorry, I'm just casually trying to bring up everything I need on screen. Kind of cringe that I didn't do this to begin with. But haha, I didn't think that I'd be doing 10 billion things at once like this. Wow. So good. Need K-pop head mic or cold ones mic. True. I need like a big boom mic. Just leave it in my living room the whole time so that I never have to worry about sound. Also, I'll have you know that I almost forgot to cover up the dogs today. That would have been really embarrassing. Still cutting only quiet. If you can impression. I'm gonna go a new mic and a new camera for dual. Are you saying that my setup is poopy garbage? How could you say such a thing? On TikTok or here? Samir doesn't have TikTok. So he wouldn't know because he hates me and he won't check it out. What a hater. But you know that TikTok keeps saying that it's not updating. It's just not working. Very funny in a rather unfortunate kind of way, but it's the first time we're trying it, so it doesn't matter. I saw more than enough of your ooh animu TikToks. The ones that I really didn't like making. I'm trying to not do those anymore because I don't even have fun doing them. I think you can tell when I really don't like doing them. Not good for content. Am I? Eh. Moderately. That's okay. Ah, stab myself. It's fine. We're fine. No worries. No problem. I'll just be a little upset on the inside. Yeah, no, the dancing TikTok, Samir, I was not a fan of at all. Who would have ever imagined that me, person who's clumsy, on stream wouldn't like doing a little bit cool? I never would have guessed. I just heard this. I wonder if I have this on this. Spotify does tell you if you've doubled up on. Oh. Or I just stirred the playlist over. Not paying attention to that. Right. Oh, wait, I don't have the rotary on. Haha. At least I'm facing the mic now while I do this, so you definitely can hear me a little bit better. One would assume. Okay. Scrap pieces, I guess, can go right here so I know what to do. This. Sorry if I am not in frame. It is what it is. Oh, wait, hold on. I know how to fix this. Hold on, I know what to do. Just realized this doing. Without kicking things, then I time the big screen, which I don't think is a bad thing. This is better for TikTok. I'm not really sure though. I am captain. Yeah, I'm just, in charge of this janky stuff. Not cut our hair either. Oh my god. As long as it works. That's all that matters. At least I think so. I don't really know. This is I didn't even put on makeup today. I am a mess today. One day is not one of my normal streaming days though. It was not part of the plan. I mean, cutting fabric was, but all this other nonsense was not. So you'll have to forgive me not being super good looking on stream today, question mark. I don't know what to say about that. You know what? Fuck it. We're doing it live. That's all that matters. Right? That again with Skizzer. I'll see. This. I am trying to, like I said, make as little waste as possible so that I can continue to use this fabric for future projects. Looking at other lives, and it looks like people leave the bottom half blank. Okay, well, we didn't know. I didn't know, I guess. But it is what it is. It's my butt. I guess this is just what I'm filming. Alright, well, unflattering images aside. Hopefully the rest of it's going well. I don't really know. Hard to say. I'm trying to do this right angle. Kind of be on a second. Ah, weird. Weird. Not exactly what I expected today. It is what it is. Ugh. No! Heck! Keep getting like caught a little. Please, fabric, just work with me. I'm trying my best. Get it? Yes. Okay, perfect. And now I can just cut wherever the dang heck I want. Only two that needed to be on a fold. I think. Yes, perfect. Okay. Get my pins out of this one. Put them back in. My knees are really close. That was dangerous and silly of me. Ow! That's what you came here for, to watch me stab myself over and over again. Right, that one's done. Inner lining. That first piece cut. Sounds not playing a FromSoft game right now. Okay, fair enough. You right. Just being a silly little guy cutting fabric, which I think might be slightly. I don't know. Back over. I'm at least cutting out of the. Again, I don't want to be wasteful. It's really nice to have these huge, long pieces of fabric. Test all my stuff on. This I'm never gonna use. Rather, scraps are sometimes good for like little axes. I'm gonna see the webcam just stuck with color saturation. Oh, it looks like a napkin in the webcam. It's like the ugliest yellow fabric you've ever seen. Mom had on like a guest bedroom bed at one point. No longer had like house I grew up in. Just for context, I have time. I'll tell you, the house I grew up in. My dad builds houses. My dad builds houses, but I grew up in like a show house almost. Like, oh, like Arrested Development, but like better because the house was finished and built, and my dad takes pride in his. Uh, but I lived in like a 6-bedroom house, and I'm an only child. So when only 2 of the bedrooms are being used, but you're trying to sell a house after you're done living in it, you need to make it look like all of the rooms. So there was like several rooms that just had beds and nothing else in them. We had a lot of bed sheets when my parents finally left that house. So now I just have all of this extra fabric to do whatever I want with. Nice. I've had all this fabric for years. I just slowly but surely have been going through. Again, is very nice. Not that I had all that. That is the end of the story. Now it's time to just kind of think, get all of this about it. This is probably one of the most annoying pieces. All of these like long strips. I really think I could probably. Might not be long. Entire piece of fabric might not be long enough. That's wild. No. Okay. Well, fringe. Oh well. This'll fit. This I might not even need to pin down that much. I think I can just pin down side. Fine. This says cut 2. At least you cut 1. The same exact thing. Diagonally. So many comically large pieces. Not ideal. Is what it is. I only need one of them. Another tiny little piece. Oh, it's over there. Love Tetris. Usually call it, is that copyright? Play that. I'm pretty sure that's copyright. At least I think it is. Look, that stream where we did the Dave booty cam, got crazy copyright strike by people that were using the Wii U shop music in like their remixes, and they claimed my stream, and all I could think is, wow, what a bunch of losers just claiming Nintendo's own music. I don't know how that works. So weird at best. I can do right there. Okay, I think this is I don't even have to move that. Except for this one comically large strip, which sucks. I need 2 of these. Ugh. Pretty sure it's because it's. No, I was here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna need to move the fabric down. I think for now this will work. I think. Now this is the part where I have to. I can. Might just make a big. All of the excess so I can work around it. I think. Not 100% on that. Don't quote me. It's also just an engineering problem of little waste as possible. Ow. Ouchies. Hate this. Pinning stuff is my least favorite part of the project. Google's how to get a million. Be better. Give entertaining content to view. I don't know. Again, I don't really. The things that I get on my TikTok live are like a little skeleton guy moving his fingers through rocks. A woman dressed up as a doll. And sitting there doing nothing. Hundreds of people. And then another one I get a lot is another person writing people's names and stuff. And occasionally I get people opening up Pokemon cards. God. Oh. I don't know. Here. Go in. Perfect. Got it. It's just eerily quiet right now. Unhinged users. About right. Yeah. Last night, I opened up my For You page for a second just to check my messages more than anything. But, you know, it starts out on the For You page when you open TikTok. And I had a TikTok of a guy dressed up as Sonic listening to Sleeping with Sirens and punching a Batman cardboard cutout. It was so weird. And I still don't understand why I was that targeted audience. What did I do while on TikTok to make TikTok think that that's the content that I needed catered to me? I did used to listen to a lot of Sleeping with Sirens until it ended up being they are. But what inclination did I give to TikTok? Make them think that that's what I wanted. I don't know. You almost had it. A lot of different. Hey, flat, please. Inksty. Maybe. Maybe I'll just do it right there. I'll save that for a minute. Maybe I do this part. I think if I keep this later. We just do these couple ones. Let's go through. Really wish I had muslin my fabric bags. If you weren't streaming, would you largely watch some? Yeah, for a while I've been doing like all my sanding and stuff because that is a loud activity on stream and I don't know that that would go over well. I've been I'm such a girl. I've been watching Bridgerton, as you do. So that's been my go-to thing. But also, I watched a lot of H Bomber guy essay videos. What sanding? I mean, just sanding in general is. Watch a lot of H Bomber guy while doing all my sanding. Like long form. And oh, I usually just like to put stuff on that I've already watched though. Like I put on the first season of Bridgerton so that I knew what was going on and I could just listen to the exposition. That show is just exposition city, as it were. So that's mainly what I've been. Oh, what I've been doing while working on stuff. Or I listen to music. Like I said, I'm listening to Water Parks right now. Before I turned that on, though, it was my my gym playlist. And as much as I love listening to metal, my ears, I think that might be a little bit erratic. While I like a chill activity, but I think that cutting fabric is a little chill, and I'm not trying to be like hyper energetic while doing that. That might not even be good. I might boot up if I do. I put on, shows I've already watched, movies I've already watched. Or I just listen to like completely out of the ordinary or anything. Certainly not the vibe I usually go for that much. Go around. Yeah. Wish there was a easy way to make sure all of my fabric cutting tools stayed sharper. Eh. It can live on the ground. Or it was going to be anyway. That like I have been. That long. Huh. How do I want to do this? I might need to put one. Yeah. Hold on. It'll fit on this side. Fine. I just need to be, I don't know if you guys have heard of him. I used to watch a lot of knife sharpening and making videos. A guy called Kiwami Japan. And he had a bajillion whetstones. That's all I could think of. So that first time that I was wet sand, like, oh my god, I get it now. I get why he's doing it. There. Oh. Japanese. Not Kiwami. Kiwami would make swords out of like, or not knives, out of like a cucumber or random plastic or sand. Now he made like the weirdest. He hasn't put out a video in a while, so I don't know if he does it anymore. But I used to watch him a lot. And then he'd tier list all the knives at the end to see which one cut the best. It was amazing. Very much in good bedtime. Out of human remains gone wrong. No. Something like that. And he would pour all of the water for the wet sanding out of these little porcelain cows. Sure that the cows or the cucumber that I used cut at the end. Comical. I think I didn't at first. Then they slowly soaked up. Almost there. We've almost made it. One of the first fabric patterns that I've had that's had like a huge allowance because I've never done a French scene. I am curious. Looks like it'll be really. Most of the patterns have not only terrible instructions, but aren't very easy to follow. And this one, instructions were super concise. Like, it wouldn't be the worst thing to follow. I am excited to get off of there. Hope that this is less janky than I expected. Won't know until I maybe do time try a different. I have to iron all of this. Another journey. Unknown. I've never ironed fabric as I went. Ironing is like something I do where it's like, oh, I need to pleat something. It lay a certain way. To do it just for the seams will be interesting. I never had to do it either. So. That I get. But in the instructions on this pattern, it just kept saying that it's gonna look really professional. Bought it at a store, and I was like, yeah, kind of what I want it to look like. Like it's so clean Well done. Somebody with professional talent did it, and not me. Flailing around, trying my best. We'll see. In any of cosplay. What I can do, I guess. Hopefully it'll be as nice as that. I am putting a lot of effort into this one. Get easy. Cut out this gigantic square and long strip. Sucks. Why are you having such a hard time cutting? What is this? Rhyme. Oh, or not. I lied. Watch a girl. Half paint. Better than scissors. It's just faster than scissors. Also, I don't have to go like this over and over. It's just supposed to speed up cutting fabric more than... I don't know that it's better than scissors. Scissors might be more precise than this. This is like, you know, a hack. Being more efficient with your time, I guess. This. Also, haven't been talking. Again, I don't want to cut my fingers off. So, trying to focus a little bit. Thing is not... Sometimes it's really useful, and other times I'm like, why aren't you? Technically, it's a fabric cutter. Rotary fabric separator 5000. Yeah, exactly. I almost just took all the pins out, and I am not done with this. That would have been awful. I would have been very annoyed with myself. Come on. It might also be helpful if I... It might be helpful if I had a better cutting mat, because this one's so warped. One time, late at night, I started ironing on it, and I thought, this is fine, knowing that it wasn't. About halfway through what I was doing, I went, oh no, and I took it up, and it was ever screwed. I really need a cutting mat. But it is what it is. Work with what we got, you know? Ah. Okay. Oh, heck! Oh, I was almost out of the woods. Gosh. Thank goodness this has really long seam lines. Or allowances. Allowances. Done. So surprised at the camera. Is it really that bad? No. Fine, but it's not great. Pull it up now on your phone. I don't think I can pull up my own TikTok phone. Or I'll disrupt the one that's on TikTok. I'm not really sure. I can try. Oh, it's kind of bad on desktop. Oh no! Open it on incognito. My mom is watching. Mother, this is my test fabric. I do not care. It's only to make sure that the pattern works. Good lord, I know that. Hold on. Incognito. Wow. TikTok. That one. Hold. Not now. Refresh. Hold. Hold. Live? How do I even view myself? Quality is like poop. But also, like, all TikTok lives are kind of mid. You know what? That's okay. Again, we're testing. This isn't exactly the first time. We're gonna see if this works, you know? So, I'm not even gonna worry about. Go for it. Again, like I said, the test. Only care a little bit about being super precise, especially with pieces like this that I don't even know if I'm going to use. This is actually part of an optional piece of the dress, so it's okay if it doesn't come out just. Team Dono goal. What does that even mean in this? On TikTok is so bad. Would you remember? Samir doing the Lord's work. Oh my god, he plugged both of them. What a good guy. Dave, you're so good at this. Hold on. Dave, what a champion of the. Ah, what a good guy. Good little guy. Definitely putting in the work. That's all we could hope for, really. Third piece, I put that out so I don't. Crap. So. Eh. Yes. This is the last piece I'm going to cut out for right now. Ugh. Way I can do something. And then we get a bonus Dark Souls stream. Now! I will be back with Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. Maybe I'll just set up a version of that for TikTok. I don't know. Tried YouTube. That worked well. Try TikTok. I feel like maybe I should wait for my Twitch talk to get. Okay, you know what? We're just cutting. We're just using scissors. It's fine. Nobody worry about it. It's all good. It is what it is. There's been an alarming amount of times that I've nearly had out over the years of someone going to grab scissors at my house and almost grabbing my fabric cutting scissors. Sewing scissors, you know? So I have now officially two different places to put my paper cutting scissors, my regular scissors, and nobody else ever gets confused again. Need to fund money to get Lynxicat followers on her. What does that mean? To fund money? I don't understand. Saying you're gonna buy me followers? What? Dave. You need to fund Dave a seat. This is like the laziest cutting job I've ever done. Only sort of can do the way that I fabric cutting. Okay, no pressure. On. Close the deal. Okay. Must. Ah, hooray! Crap. Happens if you hit diamond. Bro. May or may not skip streams this week. It's a big deal that we make it to diamond. Diamond. Kind of cool. Also, terrible reason to miss. Get to be embarrassing. Get all this responsibility for a skin. Crime. Crime. Weren't online this past weekend. Well, that's their own ding dang fault. Tell them you made promises to a stranger online and you have to be in charge of being a moderator. Fine. At least you can use the gun. Oh, well, I guess. Think. We actually lay them all out. Have them. These will be part of the bow. I think this is just straps. The dress, actually. Yeah, because this all goes to a weird bow on the back. These pieces right here are like backlining. They'll go like along my back. Because the back of the dress is just out. There's another set of lining front of the dress that'll go right. Then I have the big front piece of the dress. So good stuff. Got most of the dress cut out. Wow. Oh man, oh geez. In a nice place so you can see what I did. I appreciate it, bud. Okay. There we go. Wow. Look at all the stuff and the things I did today. There's... What does that mean? I don't understand. Long rectangles, not Twitch. Oh, you mean this one. I haven't cut it out yet. I think that I should. Dave died. Oh my god, I killed him. I should off camera clip it. No. That's flagrant Dave abuse. Don't need to bring it up ever again that happened. Oh, he's fine. I need to cut out this. Yeah, cut out two of this. And of these. So I have 3 more pieces. Telling me that you want. Complete verification to it live. I don't know. Live will end in 4 minutes if I don't put this puzzle piece in the picture. There. I completed the weird captcha just now. He needs mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? No, I just... Okay now. Got one yeah, I need more fabric. Heck! Hold on. I need 2 of those. I need 6 more pieces of fabric. I legally have to stick around. Only you. The learning is going. I don't know if I necessarily enjoy it. went down so far. Dave died again. Don't anybody say anything about it. I'm trying to get all of the pieces that I've cut in order so that I don't lose them. Nice little section of fabric. Dave might be. Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about him. He's okay. I think we're good. Wow, look at me, gang. I believe I can sit on this table. People get so scared every time I do. But yeah, I think that we are good. Best. It all kind of hold on. Dave's good. Wow. Dave head. That's pretty good. Very allergy. Barely counts. Got him. What? Yeah, that was pretty good start for a stream. Oh, also look at the phone case off all the time. Watch this VOD and listen. I will. Successful test. Dave only died twice. Oh, well, I'm going to show you guys Dance of Long Roscoe. I'm not gonna do that because that would take too much work, but more optimization allergies. Okay, here. This is the thing though, teriyaki, because this is new for me. I've never had allergies my entire life, and all of a sudden, like 2 months ago, I moved. Right, like you've been around long enough. I moved, and I've been getting these crazy like hives all over my body, which sucks. I've never had this happen, so I'm like crazy itchy all the time. It is so miserable. And so I thought it was the detergent because I accidentally got new Tide Pods and they're not what I usually use. So I thought it was that. So I switched Tide Pods, liquid detergent, and like got one of the ones that's like recommended for like sensitive skin or whatever. Looking to swing audio channels. I tried last time I did this, Samir, and it didn't work. So I need help and instruction. My IT man didn't understand how to make it work. Tried for that one and it didn't work out. Anyway, so I've been getting these crazy hives all over my body. So I basically stopped leaving the house. I just stopped leaving the house. It was miserable. And then I thought, okay, well, I've changed the detergent, so let me go out a couple of times. And like it was good. Like I was good. Because it was like tiny outings, like go to the grocery store and to walk to pick up a package, stuff like that, like easy tasks. But then this past weekend, it was like I went to go, like I had to spray paint outside, which was one thing, and I went to go check out some stores that I wanted to see, and I just broke out all over again. So I have been miserable all morning. LA air is just poisonous. It must be teriyaki. It's terrible. I feel like garbage. The phrase super pollen has been used at me more than once. So I don't know. Maybe it's that. Who's to say? But yeah, not my favorite thing in the world. Not gonna lie. Not great. That is not her username, first of all. You get it right. So yeah, I have like tiny little welts, hives everywhere. My tummy is no good. I'm itchy. My back was messed up yesterday. So I need to figure out some stuff. But this was a good test. I'll be back. Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. Maybe we'll try again on TikTok Live. Or maybe we'll just stick to Twitch because at least I know how that one works, kind of, sort of, but also not really. Fingers crossed. Anyway. And I killed. Alright, look. Dave's okay now. Look, he's totally fine. Oh, anyway. Thank you for coming to the test. I'm gonna make Dave wave at you guys. Everybody can see him. Look. Doubly see Dave waving. Different versions. You can kind of see it. Yeah. Samir, if you're not here tomorrow, you're fired. How it is and how it be and what. Cringe, honestly. But yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my test stream. I will be back tomorrow, at least on Twitch. Stream more Dark Souls 3. I don't remember where we stopped. I think I finished Pontiff Sullivan. I like to call him. And then we're going somewhere else. Oh no, the last thing I did was Aldrich. Duh. Anyway, Dave's gonna wave. I'm gonna hit the end screen on at least Twitch. And I'm probably just gonna unceremoniously end button on TikTok. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.